I have set myself the challenge of a 130-mile circular hike across the mountains of Snowdonia. Join me for this week-long wild camping adventure as I navigate through some of the most magical and spectacular scenery that the UK has to offer.
I'm tired on a different level of tired. My eyeballs are creaky when I rub with them. They're like, and I've got bags like I've never had in my life. Worst ever. All packed up in the tent. It's pretty cold outside, so I'm gonna see if my mate Dean will have the dog in the tent, his tent, while I get this tent down, because the wind is what's really cold. You good girl, Pooch. Ah! Got nose licked. Oh. Ray of sunlight. Cold. That'll wake you up. Right, we'll see you later, buddy. Good to meet you. Yeah. Be in touch.
Good luck, yeah, I will be. Yeah.
Nice one, man.
Yeah. See you later.
See ya, bye. And let's say goodbye to Dean. See you later, buddy. Thanks for bringing the stuff.
No worries.
Did you sleep all right?
Bit off and on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought my lightest summer quilt, and as you know, it's pretty cold last night.
It was.
So
Did you feel it? Did you the cold? A bit.
I was on the limit.
Yeah. My sleeping bag was amazing. Right, gotta go.
All right.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
See you later.
Say take it easy to you, because you need to press on.
Yeah. See you later, guys.
Cheers, buddy.
See you. Bye. And Wim Hof. Bye, lake. There it be, right over there, that end there, that's where I was camping. How nice is that? It's a wild and rugged spot. Let's get cracking. I am so buggered. Oh, hopefully it's just the morning blues and it's going to wear off. I feel like got a little bit of a spike behind my right eye. Lake still just visible there. Dean still hasn't taken his tent down. Why would he? Chill out and enjoy yourself, Dean. I got the sea stretching away over there. Still see Porthmadog. And Snowdonia stretched out before me. Oh, you're going to feel sorry for yourself when you get up there, mate. Going to feel so pretty then. No, stop it. Stop it. That's quite a good ninja slap noise, wasn't it? I'm good at that. We're topping out now, look. Pretty soon. Seems like a nice grassy bowl, this one. Good for a high summit wild camp. Look at this. Lovely flat spots and grass. And that's it, the top of Diffwys. Rhinog Diffwys, I think it's called. Let me check. So, we consult OS maps, and indeed, I'm completely wrong. It's Glyder, and it's 756 metres, and it's not the biggest one. Diffwys is that sucker, and that's the biggest one. Okay, we're clear now. But yeah, I've summited up here, and it's a grassy knoll. Looks like we're gonna get views, eye-popping views. The views have been so eye-popping on this trip, I've had to put my eyes back in 8 times. Well, 8.5 times, because only one fell out one of the times. So 8.5 eye pops. All right, Diffwys. Right, here we go. Diffwys. There you are. Right, I've got to figure out which way I'm going down now. Wonder if it's that way or that way. I reckon it's going to be this way, to be honest. Looks a bit precarious in places, that does. Okay, worst screw up of the trip. I've come down really quite a ways and I should be over that side. Stay there, it's a good girl. Okay, successfully back on track, I think. It seems like there was quite a well-trodden path, so maybe more people than me have made that mistake. Alright, someone's left their camera here. I'm having that. Bye bye, Rhinogs. See you later. Off you go behind me. We're going to Barmouth. So we've come from Mad Dog and we're going to Barmy. And that's Cadair Idris up there, and it's going higher and higher and higher. Please stop getting higher, please. Well, these three guys are called Arthur's Stones, apparently. King Arthur, respect. Just touched King Arthur's Stones. So I'm down from the hills. Apparently I have to pay this guy £1 and you have to pay 50p for children and plants. I've only got £2, so there you go, mate. Honesty troll paid. We're on Barmouth footbridge. So this little town I've just been through there is Arthog, and when I was at school kids always used to go there for caving and woodland pursuits, and what was the thing? What was it called? Potholing. I don't even know what potholing is. Obviously I never went, but now I'm walking through it and on a great outdoorsy expedition, so the irony is palpable. And I tell you what else is palpable. This hill I'm starting the approach to Cadair Idris. Wish me luck. Oh. Okay, we have a bit of an issue with getting water. I mean, the Cadair Idris Ridge really starts there and there's no streams or anything. And the stream I found is what one might call a bit manky. Made it to the top of the ridge. There's Cadair, pretty sure. Boink! There's Barmouth. I'm a long ways now, look, I can still see the footbridge. We're going to hit this this path now. Right. One hand on your tummy. Don't give up already. Don't give up straight away. I haven't got you yet. Lovely. Don't give up. Don't lie down yet. We got a ways to go yet, Cherry. You see, this always happens. You lug litres and litres of water, absolutely disgusting water, and then you find a fairly okay water source. Bollocks. Right, so I'll dump the gunk and I'll pick up the slightly better gunk. Let's keep on trucking until we can truck no more. Come on, Cherry. Up you get. Come on. I've got a good feeling, really. I'm just letting this crushing weight of the water just push me into the ground, and I'm just putting one foot in front of the other, and I'm totally relaxed about where I wake up, where I pitch my tent. I have not a worry in the world right now, not a worry in the world. I feel like I'm part of this place. yeah, I've come to know it. I've become familiar with these hills. I can tell what they are from different places. And I got to know the different natures of each one. They've all got different characters. I'm really enjoying that, and just enjoying the time I've spent. It feels like a snippet in time because it's been this blue dome, this featureless blue dome above me always, day in, day out. Very few clouds, and the sun just beating down on me, and the quiet. It's been but you know, it's all going to change. It's all going to be windy one again, and rainy and snowy, and it's going to have all these different stages. And so it's like I've shared something with it, this transitory times. I've spent some time with the hills, and I guess got to know myself a little bit as well, which has been nice. Telling a little piece of hard digital stuff on the end of a plastic stick about this stuff. It's like hanging out with number 5 from Short Circuit. Oh dear, that's a bit what the GoPro looks like. It's honestly, it's looking at me. Oh dear, going a bit loopy. I had company actually. I've had Poocherino. I'm not sure how she feels about it really. I'm not sure what she thinks has been going on, and she's worried we're homeless. Anyway, when I get up here I'm at 800 metres and I'm pretty much close to the height of Cadair Idris, but I bet you when I get up there I've got to do some downs and ups and I'll be cursing it. Anyway, let's keep the feet stomping for a while. Whew. It's a monotonous, but there's some kind of healing in the monotony, to be honest. It's good for my brain anyway. Some people find it boring. I like it. I was completely out of my reckoning. This is the north face of Cadair, and that's Cadair Idris. So I'm a lot closer than I thought, which is good. Right, slight change of plan. I'm not going to go to the summit tonight. I've done 19 miles. It's 7:30. I can't put another foot in front of the other. Totally done in. And I found this flat spot, and I'm on the west side of Cadair Idris. And there's a strong easterly wind tonight. It's 20-30 miles an hour. As soon as I put my head over that, it'll be like, so there'll be nowhere to camp. Well, I could camp in it, but it'll be blowing all night with no protection. So look at this. Can you argue with me? So don't be disappointed if you've watched the video all the way to here hoping to see the top of Cadair Idris. Tomorrow morning I'll be up there. Tomorrow morning. But I've done well today.
I got steak and vegetables boiled in the bag. Idahoan perfect mash. It's amazing how much water that uses, 450 ml of water, but it makes mash.
So I've chopped that in both in together with a good dollop of olive oil to keep my oil levels up, because you don't, you know, with these meals you don't get much oil with them. And 2 pouches of chilli. Now it needs stirring in, and it does look a bit like some of the swamps that I've fallen into on this trip. It's basically just meat and veg and with mash. That's what it is. Straight in the beard. So, I'm horizontal, as you can see, ready for some serious Zed's time. I had a lovely evening drinking hot chocolate and looking at the sun, and now I'm just kind of praying that the tent holds up against the wind, because when the gusts hit me, some of the times it's pressed the tent quite hard. So I hope I'm still here in the morning. Good night. Morning, campers. It's 10 to 8, late start again. Beautiful view from my tent on top of Cadair Idris. Pooch is with me, still knocking out Pooch Zeds. You alright, Cherry? It's emerge time, let's emerge together. Alright, wakey wakey, what a spot. Hurrah! Hurrah, what do I mean hurrah? Alright, all packed up, leaving no trace. You can definitely see some flattened grass and some maybe displaced rocks, because last night it got so windy that one of the pegs came out and I had to get up and double peg up a little bit and put some rocks on the pegs, and then the wind died down anyway. But I couldn't sleep because my knees and hips were too sore, so I had to get up and have a stretch at 3 o'clock in the morning, which was becoming a common theme on this hike. Alright, you want to top out with me? There's some people up here already, so it's going to be slightly embarrassing talking to a GoPro. So, second to last major peak to go. Early reward today. I'm going to have the best hike of my life today. I've decided I'm going to flow along. Joints are not going to give me any trouble. The blisters are going to twinge for the first half an hour, warm up and disappear. I'm going to enjoy the Welsh hills and the Welsh countryside. I'm not going to get too stressed. I'm not going to get too tired. I'm not going to sweat too much. I'm going to enjoy the sun. It's the last day of my holiday and I'm going to absorb it. What a pretentious bastard you're thinking right now. If you're even watching, if there's anybody watching, there's probably, hi mum, I'm pretentious. Mynd Moel Siabod of Cadair Idris. Walking along that ridge to get out of here. Doesn't that look nice, eh? The dog is looking happy, and I'm glad about that. She's happy, she's been scampering. That's a smile. Do you see that? A visible smile. She's been scampering, checking out the skylarks, going ahead. Look at that. That's a happy pooch. There you go. She had beef jerky and dog food for breakfast. She drank 600 ml of water and she's scampering. It's good to see. My pooch is okay. and she's getting a bit close to them sheep. Well, she wouldn't chase them now, but I have to, you know, be respectful. Come on, Cherry! Stop looking over the precipitous drops. Cherry! She's gone over a precipitous drop. Oh no! Cherry! Cherry! Come back! Cherry! Okay, I'm actually getting worried now. Oh jeez. Come on, you scared the life out of me. Come on! Come on! What are you doing? Don't ignore your daddy. That's just rude. Probably looking for water, you know. She's licking the ground, yeah. It's that beef jerky's a bit salty, ain't it? Cherry. Come on, this way. Cherry, come on. Come on. A day in the life of a lurcher who likes to walk close to the edge. Ah! It's going to be a good bit of this now. It's going to be slow going for a while. And I fell over. That's the first time in a week. Amazing. Woo. Rock surfing. Oh shit, they're a bit big for rock surfing, these ones. Alright, this is the lowest point for a while. Another ridiculous grunt up a mountain. Look at that, that's one way to do it. Yoga stretch and drink water. I hear running water. Awesome. Right, let's pick up some water. I'll fill up on what I've got. And then, yes. Right, I'm going to drink a litre of water now. I've just met a nice gentleman called David, who's heading off there, and this is Aran Fawr, and it's pretty much the highest point of this like mini range, which takes me down to the road before I get to Aran Fawddwy. The dog's having a roll. You've just got more and more with it, haven't you? She's warmed into it as we've gone along. Super chilled mutt. Right, loving it. There is that breeze, this constant breeze the entire time, keeping the midges at bay. I've only had one midgie night. Amazing. Right. You like the Welsh grass, Cherry? Up 2:20, fatigue's starting to kick in. I'm holding lunch off until I'm down in the valley. There's Aran Fawddwy in the distance, that's my target. Cadair Idris over there, done the Cadair Idris, but ridge, that's basically a sort of ridge that leads up to Cadair Idris there. Okay, so got down to the bottom of those hills there, crossed over the road, knocked on the door of those people in that farm because they this is the only bit really that's not linked via public right of way. So I was hoping they were going to be cool with me go through, and I met a lovely guy who was very friendly, and he said his cousin owns this farm and he'd be totally fine with me going through. Yeah, look at this, this is what you need. This feeds the house apparently. Right, there you go, Cherry, you going to drink that? Yeah, there you go. Right, I'm sitting down and getting some lunch out. I can afford to munch out a bit now. and I can give the dog some. But the dog sat at the stream. Why are you sitting at the stream, you weirdo? Come over here. Don't go knock the camera over. Go over there. I really feel like I'm doing something naughty right now. Because I didn't say to those people, and can I sit down in the middle of your fields and have a coffee? I'm so homeless right now. Whee! Thought of that, there we are. That'll boil up nicely and kill the bugsies inside of it. Yum. Cheers. Cherry's eaten all of her crumbs, and up we go. So you never guess what just happened. I dropped this. This is the third time I've come back down the hill to find it. I can't believe I actually found it. We're running around like a lunatic. I start slipping over, banging my head on trees. Found you! There's the bag, look, I left. Cherry, come on! Right, get the bag on, let's get up the hill. Let's finish this motherfucker. Whew, that was a hell of a drag coming up there, my goodness. I'm just tired though, it's 6 o'clock, and the panic over losing the GoPro, it's burnt up a bit of excess juice. It's tough going, so I'm nearly at the level I was at with the mountains in the distance. We're seeing over the other side now. I've never been to this lake coming up here called Glasgwym, but I've spoken to someone about it before. That down there is Cach or something. That's the normal way up Aran Fawddwy, down in that valley. You drive your car up there, park, and you can pop up there. There's two ways up. There's two ways up. I've done both of them. But there's not a path marked on the map here, but you can see very clearly there's a path on the side of the hill, so that's good. There's probably going to be easy under my feet getting to the lake if there's a path. Yeah, so I got to the lake here. I've filled up with water, had a drink. 6:45, I'm so late. Look at that. Now this is doubly unfortunate because this is wayfarer food, so anybody watching this that does wild camping knows that that's pretty much a wild camping go-to. Boil in the bag. Fucking hell. It's all half eaten. Fuck me, it's gonna weigh me down. Oh Jesus, that's horrendous. Unbelievable behaviour. Unbelievable. And how heavy is my bag going to be now? Vile. Right, sorry, rant over. Okay, so as I was saying, whoever's done that's got the fitness and the know-how to get up here, so they're just a bad egg. Whoever did that, you are a bad egg. And I would say you should know better, but you do know better when you did it anyway, which means you thought, screw it. Screw everyone else, screw the environment, I'm more important. Which is not it's not a way to live that's going to make you happy. So the last laugh will be on you. Oh, it's heavier, great. Last thing I needed, fuck me. I'm losing some blinking height here. This is a pain in the arse. I did not want to lose all this height to have to make it back up again. Oh well. Oh well, I can't tell God to remake the mountains for me, can I? Go on, give it a go for us. Go on, God. Just level that out a bit, would you? Okay. Final peak. You ready? Here we go. Oh. There we go. Last peak. Done. 2,000 meters of ascent today. I've been Nevis 1.3 times or something. That's not bad, is it? Right, gonna crack on. I feel dizzy. Whew. Wow. Look at the colour of the sun on those rocks. This is very otherworldly, isn't it? Yep, I'm guilty of not being able to stop filming it. It's those incredible colours in the rocks. Amazing. Whew. Don't get interested in my dog. Come on, Jerry, come on. Come on. On you go. Go on. Good girl. There's a good girl. Isn't that beautiful? This hasn't dried up. It's gorgeous. I mean, it is a great wild camping spot, isn't it? Look at it. Amazing. Look, the sun's going down and I'm still plodding. The last little blim, last little sparkle. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Okay, you. Now, please don't get too dark too fast. Alright, and just when you thought this couldn't get any more dramatic, there's a fucking lamb stuck in there. Ugh! Gah! Fucking, I'm covered in mud now. Ugh! I can't believe that just happened. I'm just a head torch now, and there's cows with calves about, so I'm keeping my voice down because I don't want to get an angry mummy cow coming after me. But the head torch is dying, so it might be on my phone light in a sec. Okay, this is Pandy and this is mile 23. I've nearly done it. I heard someone saying that the finish line is insignificant. It's like when you finish a computer game, you've got through all the levels and then you just go, oh, done it now, alright, see ya. And maybe that's how I feel, I really don't know. We made it and I have nothing to say of any meaning or relevance at this moment, just wow. There's a backwards 40. So I'm gonna go and get picked up and have some food. Am I in a mess? Still 120 miles, all the major peaks of Snowdonia. Done. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, thanks for following me this far. I'm a nutter, you're all awesome. This is me checking out. Alright, I made it. See you in the next video. Cheers guys, bye bye.
Hello, it's future me. I'm here to do the maps because historical me was way too tired at the end of the mega hike. Sorry about the silly outfit, I'm going to go for a run because I'm putting on weight since my mega hike. I've done nothing but eat and it's starting to show. Here's Future Cherry. Future Cherry does not put on weight, do you, Future Cherry? Because Future Cherry is a lurcher. And all that happens to lurchers when they eat too much is they get smelly farts, isn't it? Yes. Right, let's get on with the maps. Here we go. Woke up here on the corner of Llyn Hywel and then walked up to the top of Llythyr, and that's the highest point in the Rhinogs, not Diffwys, which I said it was, so I lied. And then I went along here to Diffwys, and then from Diffwys I took this wrong fence line down here, quite dangerous, realised my mistake, popped back across here to the fence line, followed beautiful walk, beautiful, I mean I can't recommend that enough. And then I got to this point here where I went down off the hills Made my way to King Arthur's Stones. That was it was a really beautiful area again. Beautiful little lane hike here down to Barmouth. So here's Barmouth, having a cider, feeding the dog, across the footbridge. Followed these roads basically through to the beginning of the Cadair Idris ridge. Now here these streams were all dried up. Picked up my manky water, got to the top of the ridge, followed the ridge along, got some more water around here I think. Then I plodded my weary way up here and camped just at the base of Cadair Idris. It was just 20-30 metres off the summit. This was a gorgeous walk from Cadair Idris. Then I walked along the ridge, followed that all the way down to the road here. That was the lowest point, like I said, and then I was off into the Welsh outback. So got to flip the map over again. Okay, I've turned the map over, starting here, followed this ridge line along and got to Waun Oa. I never really looked to my right and saw this big forest there. I was constantly looking to my left for some reason. And then I followed this ridge line along. Absolutely beautiful. The Welsh outback, I cannot recommend it enough. So few people there and it's deserted and rugged and wild. Wonderful. Followed this path down to the main road. Got to the main road. As you can see, this is the only part where there is no public right of way. So it was just that half a k there I had to ask about. Stopped off here, sat down by the stream, had sandwich, coffee, felt revitalised, up the side of the hill. Lost my camera here, had a 45-minute mad panic running about up and down. Quite a steep stretch. It was in a bunch of nettles. I couldn't believe I found it. And then up the hill here. This was a hell of a pull. I was so tired at that point. Got to Glas Gwym, filled up my water, found the rubbish, followed the ridge line along to Aran Fawddwy, which is the last peak of my hike. Followed the Aran Fawddwy ridge to here where it got dark. I couldn't see a thing. My head torch was dying. It was quite difficult. And from there into relative safety, civilization, humanity. Here's Pandy. And I popped along this road and this was my starting point. That's where I was dropped off. My first footfall of the 130-mile hike, Snowdonia Circular, started there. And that's where I finished it. I connected the two. So, whew, that was the biggest hike of my life, and that day was the biggest hiking day I'd ever done too. So, wow, it was tough.